Okay, champions. Today I'll be talking about a few predictions that I've made, and especially yesterday's prediction that Bitcoin will go towards the 69K, retrace a bit towards the red line, then you'll go back up to 75K. Okay, so remember when I started this prediction, it was around 7 September, so it's early September when price went towards the 53K, and that was a time when many people were talking about Bitcoin going all the way down to 40K. Okay, and I made the counter argument that Bitcoin will go towards the 61K instead, and this will not be a bearish future for Bitcoin. Instead, I said that Bitcoin will go up towards the all-time highs. Okay, so exactly what happened next was that if you notice, this was around early September, so price continued going up, climbing up all the way to 61K as predicted. Okay, and the next prediction was when price was around 61K, I said that price will go to 65K, and this is exactly what happened next. Okay, so we are currently now at 65K, and price has already went above it. Okay, towards my price target of 69K for now. Okay, so let's just refer to this tweet that I made yesterday. So why did I make this prediction that Bitcoin will go towards 69K? Okay, so I will explain right now in this chart. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe for accurate Bitcoin and altcoin price predictions. Okay, you will like it a lot. So anyways, let's look at this pitchfork that we have here. And this pitchfork is the exact pitchfork that I've used to predict price all the way from around this point, the middle of August, to now. So basically all my predictions over the past month or so was using this one pitchfork. Okay. And in this pitchfork, one very important thing to note is that the lower parallel, which is this line here, marked as a red color line, okay, is where the price would be building the cost required to move back up to the all-time highs. And yes, I'm predicting all-time highs for Bitcoin. So yeah, so stay tuned. I'll be talking more about the all-time highs in the next few months and towards the end of the year. Okay, so for now, we just need to focus on this red line. So the price is now building the cost required to go up to the all-time highs. Okay, and what is a cost? Actually, the cost and comes from the cause and effect theory from Richard Wyckoff, who is a very famous trader from the 19th century. Okay, and he came up with the idea that where all price behavior has to have an effect and a cause. So price does not happen for no reason. Okay, so there has to be something that caused the price to move up. So and that cause is usually built at an area that is of high demand or high supply. Okay, so in this case, the red line that we see here is actually a lower parallel, and it is very close to the area that is of a demand zone. Okay, so this area is at the bottom of this, the sloping range that you see here. Okay, so I'm talking about this sloping range. Okay, and we are very close to the bottom of this area where the demand zone is. Okay, so that's the reason why I've been talking about this red line. Okay, it's very important because it's also at the bottom of this sloping pitchfork. Okay, and that's where the price is building its cost required to move up to the all-time highs. Yeah, so that's basically the cause and effect idea that Wyckoff came out with, and yeah, that's a very brief summary. Okay, but anyways, let's talk about why I made this 68K and the 75K price targets. Okay, so notice when I made this 65K, okay, it was actually coming from a price failure of this pitchfork. Okay, and this is a different pitchfork. Okay, and this particular pitchfork over here created this 65K price target. Okay, so yeah, and the reason why is because there is a median failure. So when the price came down from this pitchfork, okay, let me delete the previous one to be more clear. Okay, so when price came down from the pivot C, so this A, B, and C, price came down, okay, and did not touch the median line. Okay, so notice that it just stopped here and it just came out of the upper parallel of this pitchfork. Okay, so this is what happened. There was a median line failure, and this median line failure gave us a possible price target of 65k, which is my first prediction, my second prediction, right here, over here, there's 65k. So that was my second prediction, and that's the reason why I gave that price target. Okay, so what happens next is that there's another thing that you have to note. Okay, in this pitchfork is that there's also a rejection of the modified shift median line. And you notice right here, there is a very nice and precise rejection of the modified shift median line. Okay, so the modified shift is actually over here. So it's a free indicator in TradingView. You can look it up here. So I don't think you can see in the screen, but it's right below this shift pitchfork. Okay, it's called a modified shift pitchfork, which I marked in the orange color lines. Okay, and notice that the price has rejected this modified shift median line very precisely. Okay, and this gives us another possibility. Okay, we can actually use this modified shift pitchfork to create more price targets. Yeah, so this is exactly what's happening right now. Okay, so let me just draw back the original pitchfork. Okay, and let me delete this normal pitchfork. Okay, and notice right here that we have very nice price targets. So normally what happens is that when price rejects the modified shifts so precisely, okay, it wants to go to one of these other modified shift lines. Okay, so this is the upper parallel. So this line over here, this line over here is the upper parallel. Okay, and the price has, you sort of see it reject here slightly. Okay, and then it went back up. So this line is no longer valid because it has already went through it. So let's look at the next line. This is the warning number 1 of the modified shift pitchfork. Okay, so the warning line over here is the first warning line. Okay, so yeah, this is one area that price might reject temporarily. And I actually predicted that this is probably where the price would first find its minor pullback. Okay, so if you look at the prediction that I made right here, 69k. So I think probably price would want to reject it slightly. So maybe it goes up here, maybe it goes down a little bit. Okay, or maybe even to here. This is possible. So yeah, I do think that the first warning line is going to create that first price target. Okay, as stated here. And the next price target, 75k, will be created by the next modified shift. Okay, so yeah, probably it will look something like this once it rejects off the lower parallel. The lower parallel is this. I will redraw the red color line. Okay, over here. Yeah, so the next target after this first modified shift warning is the warning number 2, which is this line here. Okay, and that is where the next price target is at 75k. Okay, so this is a very brief idea of why I came up with these 2 price targets. And I think the 75k has a decent chance of getting hit. Okay, by the way, the 75k is the all-time highs already. So, you know, our current all-time high is 73.7k. And if we go to 75k, 75.5 is already the all-time high. So yeah, I am predicting all-time highs for Bitcoin. Okay, towards the end of the year. Yeah, so we just have to watch. One more thing is that next Monday, Eastern Standard Time, there's going to be a Eastern Standard Time. So around 1 p.m. there's going to be a speech by the Federal Reserve Chair. So he's going to say some some outlook on the current economy, and it might cause quite a lot of volatility in Bitcoin. So you have to watch out for that next Monday. Okay, so this will be next Monday, September 30th. Eastern Standard Time will be around 1 p.m. Yeah. So during this time, you might want to be a bit more careful with your leverage and trading. Okay, so I do think that this is where price might pull back a little bit. Okay, you know, according to the prediction that I made yesterday, that 69k is where price might see a little bit of pullback. Okay, so we just have to watch what happens next. But I do think that all-time highs is in the horizon, at least towards the end of the year. So yeah, that's my current prediction for now. So yeah, if you enjoy this video, please subscribe my YouTube channel and also check out my Twitter account if you have not yet followed. Okay, I have a lot of predictions on Bitcoin and a lot of them has been hit quite accurately. So you notice this is one of my tweets I made today, that 61K prediction, it got hit, and 65K prediction, it got hit. Right, so yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.